Hey everyone, welcome back to the Broke Urban Farmer channel. I'm Scotty, and I took the day off today to work out in the garden. And but before I get everything prepped and ready, I want to kind of show you a quick garden tour of what I've got so far, and then you can see the after once I get everything kind of planted in. So first off, I'm going to flip around here and I'm going to show you. Keep in mind, my backyard is currently messy because I've pulled cardboard off of beds and there's an old couch and there's just some things, so bear with me on that. Okay, so this is the pea trellis and bed that I put in. I've not had a terribly great success at the peas germinating. So I've got one here, a couple more down there, a couple on the other side, a random one over here, a couple more, and then I've got like 4 or 5 along the backside there. And the ones that have come up are doing pretty good. I don't know, they were just older seeds or something, but so there's that bed. And then I've showed you guys this one a couple times. So here are the radishes, which look at those. Those are looking great. So we've got these like 3 rows here. I know it's hard to tell the rows, but those are French breakfast. And then over here, these ones are cherry. Okay. It's hard to see over here, but we do have some carrots coming in all across. We've got beets and turnips. So this bed's doing pretty good. Now let's take a look at what the big garden's currently looking like. So I've tilled this up once, but it was still pretty muddy. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through again today with the tiller. This bed will be tilled, that bed will be tilled, this is the walkway. So as you can see, I'm throwing straw and what I can down to suppress any grass or weeds. You can see I'm not winning in that battle. And so I'll get these planted, some of them planted up today. This box will get planted today, got cleaned up, and this is going to be a wildflower section to attract pollinators to the back garden. And I'm thinking I'm doing corn and stuff over here this year. We'll have to see. I'm not 100% sure yet. Corn and squash and beans. We'll see what happens. And then I'm unsure what's going on over here yet. I've got so many plants. It's just going to kind of be, I'm going to grab my plants, come back here and start planting. Here are the potatoes. We've had a couple nights of frost here, so you can see that there's some damage on some of those leaves, but I don't think anything significant enough to worry about. I had them covered with some cardboard, but I must have still got to them. But they're coming in pretty nice. LaFonda chilling in her outdoor cage so she can nim some of those clover weeds down there. Looks like a weed patch. And there's quite a few weeds in it, but I planted, oh, get this out of the way, mint here last year, and people warned me that it was invasive. I did not listen. It now goes all the way up there, but I'm okay with that. I'll have plenty of mint for the year. Okay, so here, not very big, but I've got one cane that popped up on the black raspberry bush. So I'm not sure how that's going to do this year. We'll see. And of course, more mint. I've got a ton of cilantro coming up. The seeds germinated a lot better than I thought they would because they were really old. So I'll have to end up thinning that out. And then one of the babies that I got from the greenhouse is this blue eucalyptus. I left it outside the other day a little too long and got a little crispy. So it's sitting up here in the porch in the shade. Okay. Then the front bed. So I still have a ton of the purple dead nettle. It's starting to die out though. Here. And then look at these beautiful comfrey plants. So they were covered up with a blanket, but it looks like the frost got to a little bit of them. But they're strong and green enough that I'm not concerned about it. They're looking great. I'm really excited. When I transplanted them over here last year, they died off. And I didn't know if they would come back or not, but I was hopeful because I had read that they were really hardy. And they did. And then my Concord grape up here starting to get some leaves in. I did have to pick off some dead ones over there. Okay, so that is it for right now. Like I said, today I'm spending working on the garden, so I'll be getting some more stuff done, and I'll update you as it gets done. Hey guys, so I just got the front bed kind of cleaned up and tilled up, and so before I got started I wanted to show you what I'm putting in out front. So I'm using a lot of seeds, which I think some of these I should have started already, but it's alright. I'm just gonna wing it and figure it out. We're the MI Gardener, the tea garden set. So, like, I've got Italian dandelion, fenugreek, caraway, hyssop, anise, marigolds, catnip, German chamomile, lemon balm, dill, and chives. So that's going to go into the front herb garden. In addition to that, I did get a few things from the greenhouse. I got let me just grab them real quick. So I got an English lavender, since I didn't have any luck getting those to actually propagate. So hopefully this little lady will do well. Then I got a rosemary. We'll see how she does up here. It's hardiness zone 8 to 11, so I don't know if she'll be able to overwinter or if I'll have to replant rosemary every year. We'll see, because I'm in 6B. It was grown here, so maybe it'll be able to adapt. And then it's an unlabeled, the greenhouse didn't have it labeled, but it was like a gray sage. It smells awesome. I also have a broadleaf sage somewhere that I started that came up pretty good that I'll be putting in. So I got the gray sage, I got a broadleaf sage, and then I got, which ignore, it's looking a little crispy. I left them outside too long yesterday, and some of the leaves got a little. This is a golden sage, which I thought was really cool, and it has a really, really good smell to it. And I like that there's multiple colors to it there. So those are all going in the herb garden. Now, the top part of that garden bed, I've got some daylilies planted, and that's where that purple dead nettle was. I am going to go ahead and clear out the purple dead nettle and some of the weeds there, and then I picked up several packs of, like, I've got wildflower mixes, stuff like that. I also got some from Dollar Tree. Nope, these are from Orscheln's, never mind. Not Dollar Tree. These ones are Orscheln's. So between that top part of the bed and then that section in the back that I told you about, I'm going to spread those seeds around to those areas. So I've got some good pollinators, hopefully. So I think that is Oh, nope, I lied. I've got some more. Also, in random places, I'm going to be doing these sunflowers. I've got a bachelor button, some zinnias, and some cosmos too. So those are just going to get mixed in. I'm not super concerned about knowing what flowers are where or anything like that. It's mostly just so I actually have some flowers that will attract more pollinators, because I've had that pollinator issue the last couple years, but I didn't have any flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and get busy and get that front bed planted. Hey guys, sorry, I know it's probably windy and hard to hear, but we've got a new area dug out here. It doesn't look like much right now because I just got it all broke up, but that is where the tomatoes are gonna go. So I'm gonna put up a cattle panel vertically here and have them going this way. And I might add another one back there, just depends on, I can't remember how many tomato plants I really got, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm getting ready to actually start planting, and this year, to try to maximize the small square footage that I have, I actually bought the seeding square so that I can, like I said, squeeze the most into a square foot as possible. And I mainly got that for my corn. So I got this sweet corn at my local farm store, and the blue circles there are the marks for the corn. Sorry, I've been working outside all day. So it's four corn per square foot, and then the way this is broke up, so it has the 4 there, I'm gonna plop a squash down in the center of those 4. So that should fill in. I think I'm gonna do that side real nice. Maybe I'll do this side. That side probably. There's more space. And so I'm gonna keep it closer to the actual fence line over there, because once I get the arch trellises going, I'm gonna have stuff planted along this border here so they can grow up and over. So we're getting her going. So much work. All right, change of plan. So the seating square is great, but not if your bed is in ground still. My soil is just a little too rough still for that to work effectively. So we are going to go old school for the corn and dig some trenches, and then I'm going to put the squash around the bases of that. I think that'll do it. Okay. Hey guys. So I ran out of light. I didn't quite get everything finished that I wanted. And so that's how I'm gonna end today's video. I know, I'm sorry. I got a good chunk in the ground, but not everything. Doing it by yourself is exhausting and tiring, so. But I did get a good chunk of it started. I'm happy with that. I'm rapidly realizing though that I have more starts and plants than I have space. So I've got to figure out that dilemma. Goodness. So with that, I will talk to you guys later. I'm going to get cleaned up, grab a bite to eat, go to bed. But I'll be doing a full garden tour here shortly so you can actually see everything and how it turned out. And then judge me, because I know I've made some weird choices. But that's alright. That's what gardening is all about, right? Alright. Bye, y'all.